Yo, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm ready to run through my whole list of fragrances, everything that I wore all week last week. So, starting off right from the jump on Sunday. On Sunday, and this week I went and grabbed some fragrances I haven't worn in a while. Some of these fragrances I haven't worn in a year or two, or some of them maybe not even 3 years. But I grabbed this one first, and this is Roberto Cavalli Deep Desire. This is a really, really good fragrance. I'm not sure why I haven't worn it as much. I think I try to save it for more of a special occasion. This used to be a pretty cheap fragrance, but now I think it's a little harder to get. And oh my goodness, this is so good. It's a sweet kind of vibe. And what I did was I kind of got into a rhythm a little bit, where some of these fragrances I wore and then I wore something kind of similar to it. But this one is Deep Desire. It's kind of a sweet, warm, cozy kind of fragrance. Almost, it's along the lines of like a La Nuit. But that was on Sunday. Then on Monday, let me put that over there. Then on Monday, and now on Monday and Tuesday, I was kind of in a leather kind of mood. So I grabbed this one I haven't worn in a while. This one is Carolina Herrera CH Privé, Man Privé. And this one, it has the little flip top like a flask. And this one, man, this is it. This is not a super easy fragrance to wear, but it's a very masculine fragrance because it has this one has the leather in it, and it also mixed with a little bit of whiskey. So it's like two deep, heavy fragrances, fragrance notes that kind of blend together. But it's a really good fragrance. It kind of gives you a vibe of a guy that's riding a motorcycle with a black leather jacket, and kind of rough around the edges a little bit, but this was great fragrance. That is Monday, CH Privé Man. Then on Tuesday, I grabbed another tobacco another tobacco. Did I say it was leather? That one, I think I said leather, but the CH Man Privé has tobacco in it. And then I grabbed another tobacco fragrance, which is this one. This one is Red Tobacco by Mancera. And this one, a lot of people complain about, and this is the old bottle with the twist top. A lot of people complain about the opening being harsh and scratchy. To me, it doesn't come off really scratchy. It just comes off, it's just that the mid and the dry down are a lot better. But I don't feel that it's scratchy, but I think most people know what this one is. This is a red tobacco, and it's like a sweet tobacco. In the opening, it smells like maybe a lot of things going on, but it doesn't smell bad to me. It's not scratchy. It's just a different kind of fragrance. So that's what I rocked on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Red tobacco. Then on Wednesday, I forgot my days. On Wednesday, this fragrance here. This is a hidden gem fragrance. If you haven't seen this, you might want to try to pick it up. But this is Ted Lapidus. This is Black Soul Imperial. Now they have another Black Soul, and I think it's just called Black Soul, but it has silver instead of the gold. That one, I'm not sure what it smells like, but this one is a good fragrance. This one has a sweet vibe to it. It has some fruits, some mixed fruits mixed with leather. And man, the leather is not a strong leather. It's played back in the background, but the sweetness of the fruit in this almost comes off kind of like candy a little bit, but it's mixed with other things, obviously. So it's not really a gourmand fragrance, but whew, this one was a good one. On was that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? On Wednesday, Black Soul Imperial by Ted Lapidus. Then on Thursday, I grabbed this one. This one is another one of those. This was another sweet fragrance. Actually, when I first got this, I felt like it was a little too sweet to wear, and maybe that's why I haven't worn it in a while, like all these other fragrances. But this was on Thursday. I grabbed this, and this is um, Wanted by Night. And is it Wanted by Night? Yeah, Wanted by Night. And I know they have a couple of other ones. It's Wanted by Night, Most Wanted, and Wanted by Night EP. There's a whole bunch of different fragrances, but this one is the one that kind of kicked it off. But the second one that kicked it off. I think the first one was Wanted, and then this one was Wanted by Night, and then. But yeah, this one is so sweet, man. It's sweet and juicy, and it's almost a little bit too sweet for me, but I get compliments from her, so I guess I'm fine with it. That was on Thursday, and then on Friday it got a little bit warmer, so I got something a little bit fresher. This, I haven't worn this in so long, and this is Mr. Burberry's, and this is the the parfum. I can't get it out, but this is Mr. Burberry, the parfum, and this one has a nice freshness to it too. It has mint in it, so it gives off this fresher vibe to it. And a lot of people kind of downplayed this because of maybe it's the cheap bottle and the bow tie and everything, but this is an easy grab and go fragrance. It's a good fragrance for, just grabbing to go. I wouldn't wear this if I was trying to make an impression, but just an everyday kind of fragrance. Yeah, it's a good fragrance, and it's versatile. You can wear it to the office, to the gym, on the dates or whatever. You can wear it anywhere. So that was on Friday, Mr. Burberry's EDP. That's what I was trying to say, EDP. And then on Saturday got a little bit cool again, and I just wanted to wear this because I haven't worn this. I think it may be almost 2 or 3 years that last time I wore this, but this is Derby Clubhouse, and this is by Armaf. Now this one is one of the clone fragrance. I think this is the only one that I have on the list. Yeah, this is the only clone fragrance that I had this week, and this one is a clone of Creed's Boy de Portugal. I think that's what it is, and it's a really good fragrance. This is an old school kind of fragrance. This is for a grown man. This is not necessarily like something that you wear like to a club or something like that, unless it's like a cigar club or a lounge or something like that. But this one is more of a dress up kind of vibe, and it's buttoned up. It's more professional. It's a great fragrance. And it's a cheap one. So if you want to smell what the Creed Bois de Portugal smells like, this one is pretty close to it. It's not exactly, but it's pretty close, and it's a good fragrance. And it doesn't really last a long time, but it lingers. Like, it'll linger on your skin or on your clothes for a couple of hours, but it doesn't last for a long, like all day. Probably had to get a refresh. At least I did have to get a refresh. But anyway, that's what I wore on Saturday, and that's it. That's my whole week for everything I wore all week last week. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. Talk about all the 7 fragrances that I haven't worn in a long time that I wore last week. Till next time, it's your boy Will. Deuces.